Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Is it Wednesday today? I can't remember. No, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. So hope your Thursday is going good. Sorry about the confusion on the days, just days and nights, and everything runs together right now. Today's video, if you haven't read by the title already, is going to be a driver review video. I've had over the last few months a few requests for different videos like this, as I've done a few of them. I think we did who did we do? We did a Truex one. I think we might have did it. I don't know if we've done a Kyle Busch one yet or not. I know we've done some Gordon ones and some other guys. But this one is recently viewer Tube Socks 5 asked for Terry Labonte. And my stacks back there that you can see, Terry's just happened to be on the top. I was going through my list. I thought, well, the timing, it can't be any better than this. So we're going to go ahead and start. And I just picked a random stack. I did sort through them because they were ones that, cards that I liked or cards that I felt that was important to Terry's career. So we're going to go through these not super quick, but I want to make sure you guys see the cards real good. This is, of course, a 93 Max. The picture on that is from 1992 when he was driving for Billy Hagan in the Sunoco car. Always like the back of the 93 Max because it kind of gives you a quick career synopsis. It has your previous year stats, career stats, and the licensing information and such. So 93 Max is always kind of a favorite of mine. And it also does have Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s first appearance on a card. There's a card in 93 Action Packed as well. Him and Kerry with Dale in Victory Lane. So you guys will have to hunt that one up. 91 Pro Set here. I can tell it's 91 Pro Set because it does not have a band across it with the driver's name. So this is Terry Labonte, most likely at Charlotte, driving Billy Hagan's Oldsmobile. There's a good look at it. And then I'm trying to see if it says anything. Okay, so NASCAR has a rule about certain sponsors. Union 76, Unical 76 was the official fuel provider of NASCAR. And people will ask, well, how did they get away with Sunoco sponsoring a car? Well, if you see it says Ultra Sunoco and then real fine print products. So that's how other oil companies like, or gasoline companies like Texaco Haviland could get away with it because they would use their Texaco branding but use their Haviland oil as their, kind of their gateway to get into the sponsorship realm. Here we have a 2004 Wheels American Thunder, Texas Terry, a lot of Texas pride, so you have the flag on the outline of Texas. And there's the Tony the Tiger car that he was driving about that time in his career. We do have another 91 tracks here showing Terry nicely posed at Daytona in front of the Sunoco Oldsmobile driving for Billy Hagan. Up next is 94 Max with Terry Labonte in his Kellogg's Cornflakes uniform from 1993. That was the first year he was sponsored by Kellogg's, driving for Billy Hagan. And this was the first, and they don't have that particular stat, 1993 was Terry Labonte's first year ever as a driver that he failed to record a top 5 finish. He only ran 5 races in 1978, but his first race he finished 5th at Darlington. So here's a 92 Black Max with his 91 Sunoco uniform on. There's his results from 91. And the Max numbering system, they tried to pair the driver with the car number as best they could. Here's a 1991 Max from Terry's 1990 season driving for Richard Jackson in the Skull Classic car. There you see skulls blurred out. There's a little info about Terry on the back of that card. 91 Max is probably nobody's favorite. Just, I don't like it that well. It's kind of like the 92 or the 91 Fleer baseball set, I guess. It's just a little obnoxious and not fun to look at. Here's Terry with Cornelius the Rooster and Tony the Tiger. Can't remember if this is your 96 Collector's Choice, 97, somewhere thereabouts. They had a weird way to date their cards, so I never figured it out. 91 Pro Set. It does have the band with the driver's name. 92, they had a gray band. 91, they had this kind of a red with a little bit of a yellow trim. So, 1991. Look at the full face helmet. Just seems so archaic to see that anymore. We have a 2016, is it 16 or 18? 2018 certified Terry Labonte Immortals. This picture is from 1986. I can tell that from two things. One, the Oldsmobile patch there. They switched from Chevy to Oldsmobile in 1986. Also, Terry shaved his mustache. He wore the mustache most in 84 and most of 85, but did not wear it, did not sport the mustache in 1986. But the Oldsmobile decal was a dead giveaway. Here we have a Donruss retro-rated rookie. This would have been one of his early rides, 79, 80, or thereabouts, driving for Billy Hagan. He drove for Billy Hagan 2 times. First time from 1978 to 1986. Sorry about that. I was getting my years confused. So 1978 to 1986. The second time, 1991 to 1993. Here we have the Kellogg's Cornflakes, the Iron Man car. Just kind of a gray car that he drove in 2 races in 1996. North Wilkesboro when he tied Richard Petty for the most consecutive starts, and then later in the year when he actually broke the record. Or no, I'm sorry. He did it when he tied the record, and then he raced it again at a Phoenix because it was the backup car. If he tied it, he would have broke it the next race. And he may have ran it 2 races in a row. I really don't remember, but I do know he ran it at Wilkesboro, and I believe he won in that car. 1992 Pro Set. There's that gray band we talked about, and now you see the car is a Monte or a Illumina there, because they would switch back and forth. You see they switched between Olds and Chevy that year, and even a couple races they ran Fords. Here's Terry's car he ran in 1993. That Kellogg's Cornflakes car for Billy Hagan, number 14. Of course, this is John. It says John Andretti, but I do not believe John had Kellogg's on the car, but that's what the car looked like. Then we have these two stuck together. It's the same car. 93 Pro Set. So that's Sonoma 1992. I believe that was his best finish in 1992. Led late in the race. Then we have the Tony the Tiger car once again on this 05 Stealth, or is it 03? I can't read it. 03 Stealth. Always thought that was a fun little paint job. And we haven't had this paint job yet, but the Tony the Tiger paint job that he ran about 03, somewhere thereabouts, got his last career win in that car. And there's the kind of the original Cornflake scheme he ran. We have the, what are these? Snapshots. So it looks like a little Polaroid picture. We have a Decades of Excellence card here, or Decades of Speed, I'm sorry, from Donruss, with the Texas flag there in the background, from 2018, 2019. So a very nice looking card there. We have a Wheels American Thunder from 2003, rookie debut. His rookie year was 1979. He did make his debut in 1978, but he ran the full season in 1979. I believe he finished 9th in points or somewhere thereabouts, but still was the 3rd highest rookie, so that was a pretty tough year for rookies. For a couple years late in his career, Terry would wheel the number 44 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Of course, Kyle Busch would take over the 5 car from Terry. Some of you younger fans or newer fans of the sport may not know that Kyle did drive the 5 car for a couple of years, won Rookie of the Year in that car. Here we have an 04 Wheels High Gear. I like this particular the set because you have all the top 10 drivers, and then the driver that the card is of is highlighted on the scoreboard. And this was the last year that Terry Labonte would finish in the top 10 in points. He did have that awesome win in the Southern 500. And a unique fact about Terry is his first and his last career wins both came at Darlington in the Southern 500. Here's a nice picture. Goody's Headache Powders 500, Terry Labonte with Richard Petty. Danny, let me know if you need this card or not, because that'd be a fun one to get both of them to sign that one. So, Danny, let me know if you do need that one. 1991 Max. This is the 1990 the Winston, the acrylic cards. The front of the card you see is very shiny. That's the card that Terry drove in 1990. We talked about the Skull Classic card. Back of the card is just plain. There's not really much anything there. Pretty neat set to have. I do have the set, but I've picked up a few singles over the years. There's that 1993 car we talked about briefly. He only ran that car for 1 year, had 10 top 10 finishes in 1993, and failed to score a top 5 finish. 1995 Upper Deck. I really like these cards. They're just, Upper Deck just really did a good job. There's the hauler. But I like the cleanliness of the card. There's not a lot going on. Always enjoyed 97 Action Pack. One, because they actually have square corners versus the rounded corners. And it's not a super thick stock card. because you've seen the other action pack cards were really thick and really clunky. Here's that Iron Man card again on a 96 Ultra. Very nice, precious metals. We're trying to get through these as quick as we can. I don't want to hold you guys up. Here's a 95 Max or 96 Max Odyssey. I always thought this was kind of a fun set. You see they kind of have it like a computer generated, kind of futuristic at the time set. Terry did run a lot of Busch Series races. I couldn't find many Busch Series pictures of him, but this was from 1994 when he ran his own team, the MW Windows car. Teammate to Bobby Labonte and David Green. There you see crew chief Bobby Labonte, owner Terry Labonte. There's his season in a nutshell. Had some decent runs. Then excuse me. Then we have, we'll do this one next. 97 VIP Ring of Honor. You can see that card is partially translucent and talks about the tracks that they, did good on. This one in particular is North Wilkesboro, so it has the outline of the track. And I really didn't mention that at the beginning. Terry's career, I feel, really centered around 2 or 3 tracks. Darlington was really good. Riverside he was really good at. And it seemed North Wilkesboro, like that track, or that card suggests, he was really good at. Short track ace and very, very good on the road courses, as Terry was a very smooth driver throughout his career. Here is a 2004 Press Pass Trackside Hot Pass card. And you see this one is unpunched, so maybe for some people that carries a little bit of a premium. I think we just seen this card the other day. The Optic 88 Throwback Orange Pulsar. I just love this card. This is just a super slick looking card. Like the way that reflection is, and just the sparkle, the shine, the pizzazz that they put into it. We have, what year is this? It's a Press Pass Legends from 2006. So this car is probably going to be one he ran in 1980, because he would have had that logo on that car about that time. I really can't see much else that would give away any years. I don't see a rookie stripe on the back, because his rookie year would have been 79, and 1980 was the last year they ran those particular cars. We have an Upper Deck Cup Quest, Terry Labonte, Turn 1. This card is numbered, 1317 out of 4,000. So it's crazy to see them numbered that high, and how hard these were to pull. But it just also tells me that their print runs were crazy high, too. We have a 96 Finish Line gold signature, facsimile signature, of course. And it's also numbered 1027 in 1995. I'm sorry, 95 gold signature series, with just some vitals information about him. We have a 93 Wheels Rookie Thunder. This is one of the insert cards, if you will, in that set. Davey's Iroc Championship. Of course, Terry drove the last race for Davey Allison, and Davey posthumously won the Iroc Championship, as Davey was killed before the last Iroc race in that helicopter crash at Talladega. See SP1. I think there was 5 short print cards for this set. I don't know why I have this one in a top loader, but it says rookie year, premier year, debut basically, 1978. Looks like this picture is from 1984, maybe 1985. This picture is definitely from 1986, because that's the Oldsmobile. And we really haven't got a good look at that Piedmont car yet. That was a slick looking car. He did win the championship in that car, the Chevrolet, in 1984. 1995 SP Speed Merchants die cut. Always like this technology where he kind of, yeah, there you go. There you go, Terry. Having a little fun with Terry there. So Speed Merchants, nice little set. 96 Press Pass Premium Crystal Ball die cut. Of course, all of them were die cut. I believe the headgears were the ones that had the normal card, and then you had a die cut. But the Crystal Ball, nice looking cards. Looks like we just have a few more to go, then we'll call it a day. 99 Press Pass Premium Badge of Honor. So you have the shield in the back with the driver's number. You have the car coming at you. A little bit of information there. So nice looking card. Then we have a silver retro rated rookie. I'm guessing that's probably truly from his rookie year, 1979. Kind of been all over the board, but this gives you a little bit of information about his career. And you can't end the video without a call to the Hall card for the Hall of Famer Terry Labonte. This one is a numbered card, 798 out of 999. The, what did they call that? Now I've lost it. Cracked Ice. Cracked Ice card from Donruss in 2017. So very nice looking card. So this is just some of my Terry Labonte cards that I have. Some of the ones when I went through these, I was very deliberate in what I picked out because I wanted to encompass as much of his career as possible. Most of us remember Terry driving the Kellogg's car, but when I started watching NASCAR, he was in the Piedmont car. So when somebody says Terry Labonte, that's kind of where I go to, is those Piedmont days and the number 44 car. A lot of people instinctively go to the 5 car and the Kellogg's car that Terry drove for many years and had a lot of success in as well. I think in a way, Terry is a very underrated driver. Yes, he does have 2 championships to other drivers like Bill Elliott and Rusty Wallace and Brad Keselowski and others that have more wins than he does, but they only have 1 championship. So Terry was able to string together 2 championships in seasons that he probably shouldn't have won. Of course, Jeff Gordon had some problems at the end of 96. Terry was just really consistent. 1984, Terry was an underdog the whole year, and the team was, for lack of a better term, pretty underfunded compared to the competitors that he was going against that year, but managed to pull it off because he was so smooth and so consistent. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're going to do more of these as I get a little bit more time and we're able to deep dive into some of these other drivers' careers. Like I say, I got a list over here that some of you guys have referred and wanted to do, so I will get to those. Just bear with me because these are a lot of fun, and it's very nostalgic for me to go back and reminisce about some of these drivers' careers. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Come back and see us tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and as always, thanks for watching.